Today is Monday, April 15th, 2024. Coming out to do Mt Tecumseh. It's a little bit before 9 o'clock. We are the second car here. Skiing closed down Saturday. And so we are carrying our butt sleds, and our plan is to sled down a ski slope. We'll see how that goes. I mean, I think we'll be okay. There's still snow on the slopes. We're carrying snowshoes, which we may or may not need up at the top. Gonna start bare booting because there's no snow down low. And there was rain the last half of last week. So I don't know how much ice. I think there's going to be ice actually climbing, but it's okay. And I am wearing brand new winter boots that are going to be overkill for today, I think, but I want to get them worn and see how they are. I've been wearing around my house. They are men's size 7 Bath and Borealis, which is like a double layered boot. And they use aerogel. So my last ones were Solomon Tundras, which I loved. They developed a hole right where your toe bends, like right there. So they would get wet inside and then be extremely heavy. Still warm though, but they weighed like 10 pounds when they were done with a hike. It was crazy. So they made it about 1,250 miles, which I 2.5 seasons. It was good use. So these have a liner that you can take out. So if you're going to do like winter backpacking, you can take the inside out and wear them like booties and keep them warm and dry them while you're wearing them. Okay, so this usually takes us about an hour and a half to climb up. It's pretty flat for the beginning, and then it goes steeply up. And here's the collection of all the stuff at the trailhead. We got some gloves, a set of really bad spiky things, a headband, another nice glove over here, and a glove over there at the car. There's always lots of stuff here. Okay, this should be, it's like a 2.5 or 3 hour hike if we use the trail, but coming down the ski slope, I have no idea what it's going to be like. But we'll see. It's going to be very wet, and I'm actually a little concerned about one of the water crossings, so we'll see how it goes. We're right at the FPA now, so a quarter mile in. We just stopped and put on our rock spikes. This is pretty much what the trail looks like right off the bat. We had about 50 feet of clear trail. And it's sort of like slushy on top. So you could bare boot it, but it's just more efficient like this. And we do have some water crossings coming up. So spikes can be helpful on those. In fact, here's a water crossing right up here. Well, we put on our spikes at the exact wrong time. So we definitely did not need them for the water crossing. And this is immediately after the water crossing. You climb up a staircase. There's no snow on it. You come around. The trail continues on up here. So hopefully, I don't know, we're not going to be stopping in another 300 feet to put them back on. We'll see. This is the view about 1.1 miles in. You pop out to a ski slope, and it has a view of the Tri-Pyramids, I believe. Can't see anything now, though. There's nice blue skies, so hopefully that will be lifting. We had very thick fog on the drive up, and the ski slope is mostly melted off. But there are other ones that aren't, that they had snow on when we came in, so hopefully we'll aim for the correct one on the way down. All right, we just stopped to put on spikes yet again. This is where the real climbing begins. The water crossing that had been kind of problematic over the weekend, it was an easy rock hop. So we had that going for us. All right. It's feeling like spring. Both wearing t-shirts. It's supposed to be in the 40s down low today, I think. And almost 40 on the summit later in the day. We made it up to the summit, which is in a cloud. That's fine. This is the summit marker. We replaced it a few years ago, and it says 3997 feet. Okay. We came up the left side of the split, because this is a little loop. It can be a little confusing up here. We came up the left side as you're approaching, and we're going to go back the same way. The other side looked like it had like one set of spikes or something. It wasn't snowshoed out. And that's all right. We just ran into the other hiker who was out here, and he's heading down the way he came up. And we are going to go out the Tecumseh Trail. This is our 12th time on Tecumseh, and we've only been out the Tecumseh Trail the very first time that we hiked it. It goes out to the top of the ski slopes, and when we did that the first time, there was a bench that had some views, I think, towards Sandwich Mountain. I actually don't remember. It seemed to me they were a little bit overgrown at the time, and that was, 5 or 6 years ago, I think. I don't know when we did it. 2019 probably. So I'm not sure if there's still a bench there, and if there is, whether it has any views. But it also looked like that had been kind of crudely broken out by people without snowshoes. So, and we're still wearing our snowshoes. We will be removing them when we start sledding. This is that open area on the Tecumseh Trail. The trail is right behind John there. They used to have a really nice bench. No bench now, though. There is a large bird's footprint, though. It's big, like, the track goes right out. I don't know, normally I would say it's a grouse, but it's bigger than that. And it doesn't look like it's spread from melting. I have no idea what that is. I mean, I guess it could be a turkey.
Up here?
Or, they saw a turkey on South Baldface.
Really?
You don't remember that? Yes. I don't know, it could be a raptor too, although it walks off into the woods, so I don't think it's that. All right. So right here is where that opening is that went out, and I was sure there was a bench there. But actually, if you go 20 more feet, there's an opening off to the other side. And that's the bench. Although it looks like if you were to sit on this bench, which is right here, you'd end up with a view of the trees. But there is still a bench, just not where I remembered it being. They call that trail amnesia. We're at the top of the ski slopes now. Took off our snowshoes, got out our sleds, getting all of our gear kind of packed away so nothing flies out of your pack. And we're going to use our LL Bean Sonic sliders. We'll see how it goes. We're not really familiar with these slopes, so it looks like it goes down kind of steeply here, and then there's like a water washout down there, and it's a little bit uphill. And then I think we're gonna try to hug the right as much as we can. It looks like that's less steep, but we'll see how it goes. We're still in a cloud. had a moment of sun there where I thought we might bust out, but I guess not. Okay. I'll try to shoot some video sledding, but I got to see how it goes first. This might be a total bust. I have no idea.
Oh!
I saw that the last second. Woo! That was a big hole.
That is a big hole,
Did
yes.
you make that hole? We're back down. There's our view of the Tri-Pyramids, which just came out. The sun just came out for us. John took a video of me on his phone sledding. I don't know.
There are a couple of them. They aren't super.
Yeah, they're not.
My phone out.
Yeah, we didn't really have our hands free. I would say that was loads of fun, but the conditions are not great for sledding right now out there. So if you're thinking maybe I'll come back, you know, if you see this video, you want to come like tomorrow or the next day, might be too late then. It's really, the top was good. You want
slushy, but
super slushy.
It might take some days for it to melt to zero. So
yeah, there will still be stuff here, but it was like really, really slushy. Prepare to get totally soaked, which I definitely did. But look how steep that stuff is right there. That would have been great.
I don't know.
I don't know.
If it's slush and it's super steep, what happens? Does it slow you down, or do you just?
Well, if it's slush, then you get stopped. You needed some ice. That's the thing. Maybe if you were here early. Oh, we beat that guy down. More hikers now out. Okay. Well, that was crazy. My last mile was 16 minutes and 45 seconds, which is pretty fast. Because I ended up walking a lot of it too. But yeah. Oh, that was fun. Okay. It was longer than normal.
What's there?
5 hours, 5.2 miles, sorry. 2:56 right now.